And this is more implicit, but this is going to be a heck of a lot more complicated because we have a bunch of rules that we're going to have to use. When you look at that first one, we're not going to try and solve for y. There's operations being performed to all these y variables. Implicit is going to be the easiest. Now, when you see the x squared y, that's x squared times y. That right there is your product rule. All right, so when we start working through this, we're going to have to use product rule right away. So product rule says your first function, which is x squared, times the derivative of your second function. The derivative of y is y prime. All right, plus our second function, y, times the derivative of your first function, which is 2x. All right, now we need to take the derivative of y to the fourth. So you're going to use your power rule. Gets us 4y cubed. But remember, we need to multiply that by y prime. All right, that the derivative of y is still going to get us y prime. That should be equal to the derivative of x cubed is 3x squared minus the derivative of 4y is going to get you 4y prime. Remember, the derivative of y is just y prime. Now we have three separate y primes. What I'm going to do is, first I'm going to start to rewrite this stuff. And then I want to get all of my y primes to one side, everything that doesn't have a y prime to the other side. All right, so at this point, what I did, I had x squared y prime, I kept it there. I had 4y cubed y prime, I kept it there. I added 4y prime to the left side. I subtracted 2xy to get it to the other side of the equation. So I just did some moving around of parts. All right, once I get to this point, now what I can do is factor out a y prime from each of these terms. It's a GCF at this point. All right, so factor out a y prime. You're left with x squared plus 4y cubed plus 4 is equal to the right side of your equation. And the reason we want to factor it out is because we can now divide it by that factor. We can divide by x squared plus 4y cubed plus 4. So my derivative, y prime, is equal to 3x squared minus 2xy divided by your x squared plus 4y cubed plus 4. And there is your derivative.